Okay, my name's Beryl Jones. I'm from Kingston University in the School of Computer Science and Mathematics, and I teach computing and maths. Oh, let me set my timer on, sorry. It was all set up and I forgot. Okay, I've been using Facebook groups for a number of years with my modules at Kingston. And this year I wanted to experiment with Snapchat, and I'll come to this in a minute. So I teach large classes. The level 5 database module is one that's always been a large cohort. And the problem that I have is the large class sizes is students sitting at the back of the lecture theatre and getting those students to engage. Those of us who teach large classes know that all the kids at the front, in a couple of weeks we know their names. They're always at the front, they're always asking questions. So for many years I've been trying to capture the students, the guys that as soon as they come in, they plonk themselves at the back of the lecture theatre. And there's gaps in the middle, so you get the ones at the front and you get the ones at the back. So my aim for a number of years is to try and capture those students who sit at the back of the lecture theatre. And what I have been using is Socrates, which I'll come to in a minute. This summer, I decided that I would use Snapchat. I've got 3 teenage kids, so I'm exposed to a lot of this at home. And my daughter, if you see a teenage girl doing this, it's a Snapchat. It's not a selfie that they're posting, it's a Snapchat. What is it? Well, it's a photo messaging app. So you take a picture or you can take a video, 10 seconds. You can set how long the video is. Or you can just send text as if it was a message. Now a snap video can only be viewed for up to 10 seconds and then it disappears. So you can only see it once. And then it's gone in 24 hours. If you don't open it within 24 hours, you can't see it, it's disappeared. So a lot of teenage kids are using this. And when I saw what my daughter was doing, I thought, what a load of rubbish. Taking pictures, scribbling something, look what I'm having for dinner, I love you, and sending it. And the response, she was getting just as much rubbish as she was sending out. And I thought, well, I can use this in the classroom because the students are sitting right at the back of the lecture theatre can send me a question through Snapchat. So I experimented. And as I said, I have used Socrates. But the problem with Socrates is, we use clickers at Kingston as well. So, I can have a quiz and students. But what I liked about Socrates is that the students at the back were engaged. We had a bit of a laugh. I'd have questions up and they were responding to some of the questions that I have. So I quite liked Socrates. But I thought Snapchat, and I talked to one of my final year students and I asked him, okay, so I could see that teenage kids were into Snapchat, but we're talking about 20, 19-year-olds. So I asked one of my project students, do students all use Snapchat? And he said, oh yeah, we all use Snapchat. And I said, well, how many hours of your day do you spend on Snapchat? 5 hours. These kids are spending 5 hours taking pictures, sending them, reading them, and so on. And my daughter's got about 8,000 snaps. I was thinking, what are you doing? Wasting your life away, but that's them. So I thought, well, if they're using it. So in the classroom, I'm teaching, and then I stop and I say, does anyone have any questions? So we have a little break. We all know they like a little break. They don't want me talking for 2 hours. So I teach databases, so you might not understand the question. So they send me this. So you can either handwrite it or you can send it as text. So I can open it, and once I've opened it, that's it. You do get the opportunity to open it one more time, and then it's gone. So initially I was a bit rubbish, clicking it and then loosening it and then saying, can you please send it again? So they can send a text. But what I've really enjoyed is that I ask them a question, or they will look at what I'm teaching and they take a picture and they can annotate it. So for example, the next slide, I ask a question, they take a picture, they write their answer and they send it back. So they don't have to put their hands up. The ones at the back will never put their hands up anyway. Or some students are embarrassed to put their hands up. So this is completely anonymous, and it's worked really, really well. and I've had really good feedback from the students. So I like it because they get quick response from me, and they started using outside the classroom as well. You know, they'll send me a snap saying, are you in today, or when's the coursework due? So they know that they will get a response more or less straight away.
It's 5 minutes.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's it. That was 5 minutes. I don't know who they are. Their names mean nothing to me. Oh, sorry, let me switch this off. And I think that's why the students like it, because it's anonymous.